Yo, what it do, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So listen, bro. The new XYZ event is out, and I was like, let me see what these lunar decks are talking about. So I figure out they have the creepers from the deep one right here. So if you guys know me, I love sharks. I love playing sharks. Shark is one of my favorite decks. Go check the shark last video in the channel. And also I'm from the islands. I've been swimming with sharks all my life, bro. I'm telling you. So I'm like, let me pick this thing up, right? So we picked this thing up. I haven't played any other deck this whole time. I've been playing for like 3 hours, right? So I decided to play 3 matches. So and then I'm like, I mean, to get three. I decided to play 20 matches. So out of the 20 matches, we won 7, lost 7, won 2, lost 1, won 2, and lost 1. This one I should have won because I just goofed. And most of these were against cards that decks that shouldn't be in here, like Labyrinth or Math Mech, which they're doing math confusing me, bro. It's too hard. So with that being said, I'm gonna show you guys 3 replays where we actually won and stuff like that were pretty entertaining, and then I'll tell you why the deck is good or bad at the end of the video. All right, so let's get into that. All right, one of these replays was actually against Sprite, but we're gonna start it off with the Utopic or Utopias, whatever this is called. I actually hate the fact that I have to commentate over this deck because whoever named these cards needs to get fired, bro. Watch this. I'm gonna try, right? So they bring the CS Ascended Rage, getting a Anomato pickup, and then they get an Anomatoparia onto the hand, right? They activate the Anomatoparia, send it in a reroll to the graveyard, and look at this. Konami, fire this person. What the heck is a Subababancho Gagako? Like, what the heck are we talking about, bro? So they get that thing onto the hand, get a Utopic Anomatopeia, summon the Anomatopeia, activating the Subabababa whatever to special summon itself. Then I'm going to use these 2 monsters to XC summon into the number 39 Utopia. They activate its effect, bringing a hyper rank magic onto the hand. Then they're gonna use the second effect to link some XC summon itself into the number S39 Utopia Prime, activating the hyper rank up so that way they can use these monsters to go into the number 99 Utopia Dragonair. They activate the effect of the Dragonair, sending the Onomatopoeia to the graveyard. That way they can XC summon into the ultimate Leo Utopia Ray. They're going to activate the hyper rank in the graveyard to attach itself to the Leo, activating the effect of the Leo by sending that thing back to the graveyard so they can attach a card. Then they activate the Gaga code to special summon one of the cards to the field, and they're going to use both of these monsters to go into Tornado Dragon. They send that one backward and pass. Look at this field, bro. This is beautiful, clean, nice, right? Okay, got it. No, they're not done. They activate the 99, and then they're gonna exceed summon into the number 38 Hopebringer, bro. You see this field? Then they're gonna attach the hyper rank onto that thing. All I have is a lunar deck, bro. But we activated Basalt Shark, activate the Silent Angler, so we bring out a Saber Shark onto the field. We're going to use both of these monsters to exceed summon into the strongest monster in Master Duel, just so you know. Just so you know, bro. So we activate that thing's effect, they activate the Leo in order to negate my effect and have my attack. I'm like, bet, okay. So then I just go into the battle phase, and here I'm trying to pop my Stealth Kraken onto the tornado so I don't get that much damage done. They activate the Hopebringer, so now I have to attack that thing. So I pop myself for 2000 damage, activate this thing's effect, and go into the Stealth Kraken spawns. So we attach the materials to them, and then there's nothing else for me to do, bro, except set down my card. And here I knew they were going to activate this thing, and I'm actually happy they did because the Revive Splash, it has 2 effects, one on the field and one in the graveyard, so I'm good. So then they go into the battle phase immediately, activating the effect of the Leo to have my attack, and I activate the XYZ Revive Splash, which basically lets me rank up one of my XC's monsters on the field. So I activate it on one of the Stealth Krakens, so I upgrade that thing into a Valiant Shark Lancer. Put it in defense position, and now this thing's effect is a quick effect. I can if I have another water XYZ monster on the field, I can quick effect pop a card. So I quick effect do that, getting rid of the Leo. They activate the Hope Bringer, giving that thing the 99 a huge attack boost. So then I get bodied and washed. They actually destroy the Stealth Kraken. I'm like, thank you, because I get to bring the number 4 Stealth Kraken back onto the field, attach a material to that thing, and then I get to pop the number 99 Utopia Dragonair, and now they give themselves a huge 3000 attack boost. I'm like, fine. So then here I activate the number 4 Stealth Kraken, popping the Hope Bringer. I bring out the Lifeless Fish, sending the beautiful princess to the graveyard. We're going to use both of these monsters to exceed into the number 37 Hope Warren Dragon Spider Shark. And this thing effect is that whenever I go into the battle phase, I get to, everything on the field loses 1000 attack. So I activate that thing's effect. We body that thing, and then we just have lethal damage. And they didn't even let me destroy them, bro. Nobody ever lets me pop them, bro. Nobody ever lets me pop them, bro. They just scoop. So, with that being said, I honestly, bro, I don't know how we won that duel. I don't know. I didn't expect to win this duel, but it worked, right? So, with that being said, let's go into the next replay. Right, guys, so for this replay, we actually went up against Sprite. This was the first match I got into, and I'm like, of course it's Sprite. Why wouldn't it be Sprite? So, but still, we managed to do a few things here and there. You guys see. So basically, again, we are going second this time as well. So they activate the Nimble Beaver, bringing another Nimble Beaver onto the field. They use both of these monsters to exceed summon into the gigantic Sprite. They activate its effect, bringing a blue onto the field, activating the effect of the blue, getting a Sprite Jet onto the hand. They're going to activate the Jet, that way they can search up a Sprite Starter. They activate the effect of the Sprite Starter, bringing a Sprite in red onto the field, and then they're going to special summon the Carrot. This is a Trap Negate and a Monster Negate, right? I'm like, okay, bet. So we activate our Lantern Shark, and then they have an Effect Veiler in the hand, of course. I'm like, alright, fine, no problem. Luckily for us, we did have 2 extra extenders. So here I activate the Silent Angler, and we're going into the number 4 Stealth Kraken. We activate the effect of the Stealth Kraken. They're going to activate the red, and I'm like, thank you. Congratulations, you played yourself. So then we go into the battle phase. I destroy the gigantic Sprite, and we end our turn. So then here they use both of these monsters to exceed into the Herald of Pure Light. I activate the number 4 Stealth Kraken, and now they're forced to use that thing that they just exceed summon to negate my effect by using the red. So they pop the Stealth Kraken. I'm like, again, you played yourself, because now I get to bring out both of my Stealth Kraken spawns. We also get to attach to material to these, and we end our turn. So here we activate the effect of the Remora. That way we can special summon it by detaching 2 materials from 2 monsters on the field, which lets me bring those materials back on the field so that I can use them to exceed summon, right? So we use both of these monsters to exceed summon into the Bahamut Shark. We activate the effect of the Bahamut Shark. That way we go into the number 7 Leviathan Dragon. And then they Nibiru us, bro. They give us this huge token, and then I activate the effect of the beautiful princess, and they scoop. Legitimately, if it didn't scoop, I had full combo again, so I could have brought back another Stealth Kraken. And the moment they would have special summon summon any Sprite monster, I could have just popped it, bro, and they couldn't special summon any more monsters. So it was GG's. With that being said, the next replay is actually a mirror match, bro, between the Lunar decks or Loner decks, whatever. So let's get into it. Right, guys. So this is the last clip of the day. Again, like I said, this is a Lunar deck Shark mirror match, and it was actually hilarious, bro. Like this, I was laughing so much playing this duel, right? So again, we're going second. All right. So they activate the Foolish Burial, sending a Lifeless Fish to the graveyard. Activating the Bright Mirror so they could bring that thing out to the field, getting another Lifeless Fish onto the hand. Then they're gonna bring the Lantern Shark out onto the field, getting a Cyber Shark. You're gonna use both of these monsters to exceed summon into the number 4 Stealth Kraken. Most of the time, that's what you're doing, bro. You're just making that thing, and then you're waiting to see what your opponent has, so then you got follow up next turn. So we activate our own Lantern Shark, and they're gonna immediately pop that thing. I'm like, alright, sir. But the effect still goes off, so I get to bring my Basalt Shark onto the field, activating its effect, getting a lifeless fish onto the field. Then I activate the Silent Angler, and now with both of these monsters, I make my own Stealth Kraken. Then I activate the Generation Force, which lets me bring a card back onto the hand. I activate its effect to pop their Stealth Kraken, and they're gonna bring out the 2 spawns, which I already knew, right? So then they attach the material to these things. They immediately quick effect that thing to pop my Stealth Kraken. I'm like, alright, we're doing this, right? So I bring out my 2 spawns, attach the material to these, and then they activate the effect of the other spawn. I activate both of my spawns, because both of your spawns gotta get out of here, bro. So we pop 1, pop 2, and of course that's gonna activate the effect. They're gonna pop my card. So I activate the effect of my Stealth Kraken spawn. They activate their effect of their Stealth Kraken spawn. They activated it twice. I don't know why. You could only do this once, but okay. So then here I bring out my Kraken, and I'm gonna activate the effect of my Kraken. They're gonna activate their effect of their own Kraken as well. So they decided to pop my Kraken spawn instead of popping my Kraken. And that's actually pretty smart, because if they would have popped my Kraken, I could have just brought it back onto the field. So then we just attack over their lifeless fish, and we end our turn. So here they activate Lightning Storm, and I'm like, okay, bro. Alright, they activate Lightning Shark, bringing the lifeless fish onto the field, sending a card to the graveyard, activating lifeless fish to bring 3 of their cards back onto the deck. Then they draw 1 card. They're going to exceed summon into the number 4 Stealth Kraken again. They're going to activate that effect, pop my lifeless fish, doing 750 damage and popping us for 1,900 damage. Yo, this is hilarious, bro. So then I activate my lifeless fish the same way he did to get 3 cards back onto my deck, so I could draw 1 card. We draw into the XYZ Revenge, which is hilarious because now I get to special summon my Kraken, and I get to take one of his materials, bring it onto my Kraken. They activate the effect of their Kraken. I activate my Kraken as well. So then we pop their Kraken. They pop our Kraken. And then I get to summon my Basalt Shark, bringing the Lantern Shark onto the field. And basically I special exceed summon to my other Kraken, activating the effect of the Remora, which again lets me detach 2 materials, so I could bring 2 materials onto the field and use them to exceed summon. So we use 3 of these to exceed summon into the full armor black Ray Lancer, which gets an attack boost depending on how many materials it has. So I decided to go in for the damage, and then we don't have anything else. I could have activated this, send this to the yard, and then special summon a Bahal Shark and stuff like that, but there was no point. And also they only have 1 card in the hand, 550 life points. Anything they bring onto the field, half of its attack is probably greater than this, so it wouldn't even matter. So they draw their card and they scoop. Yo, that match was hilarious to me, bro. Like, I'm like, brother, I've been swimming with sharks all of my life. If I would have lost this, I would have legitimately deleted Mastodon, because ain't no way. So with that being said, let's go into the deck list. Alright, guys. So like I said, we did play 20 matches. As you guys can see, we're basically 50-50. We won like a certain amount of games. Losses, I think it's 10-10, right? So with that being said, the deck is okay. This Lunar deck is alright. If you don't have an XYZ deck, pick this one up. Just, there's a lot of dookiness going on here. Like, there's a lot of trash, bro. Like, first of all, this is Finite 2, right? This is Finite 3. Get rid of this. Get rid of that thing. Bump this up to 3. You can keep this here if you want. Bump this up to 3. Get this thing out of here and get this thing out of here. You could keep this in the deck. You could bump this up to 3 if you want, and you could definitely bump Impermanence up to 3 if you got it, right? So basically, get rid of these cards right here. Put maybe an Ash Blossom in there, Maxi, whatever other hand traps and stuff like that that you want to add. And then you could definitely get rid of this. You could keep this right here, get rid of that. You can, honestly, Bahamut Shark doesn't really do much here besides bring this thing out, so you could get rid of that. You could get rid of this, keep this, maybe bump this up to 2, get rid of that garbage right there immediately because this is horrible. And then definitely keep these two, and then I mean, I don't even know if they let you put different cards in this deck. I don't know. But with that being said, that is the end of the video, bro. If you guys are enjoying the content, please leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.